Cool. Oh, this is the person with the fish sharp. Earth power definitely kills. I don't even know why I need to look that up. I'm so nervous about losing him onto a random trainer. Oops. It's this one then. Yeah. Sweet. Oh boy. Speed up through this a little bit. Crobat. And a lantern. That's a priority move. I did not know that. Oh my goodness. Here, I think there's... Yeah. Why are there so many mandatory fights in this base? I'm just gonna go here. Click Earth Power a couple times. Awesome. More mandatory fights. Alright, awesome. Alright, team for Archie. Meowscarada is gonna do pretty much most of the work in this fight. He's here to be a water absorb mon, literally nothing else. He's here to tank a close combat and maybe a freeze dry / ice beam. He's here in case I need something. This guy, oops, probably teach him hidden power. Should still be electric. Yep, perfect. For ice beam real quick. Dugong is going to beat the iron bundle. And then Meowscarada is going to beat all the rest of Archie's team. Sweet. Just double check one more time. Modest, Soft Sand, Mold Breaker. We always outspeed the Overquill on Modest. 192, 168, 74, 74. Yep. Oh, Modest. 175, 168, yep. And then, yeah, that should be it. We're good to go. I could probably give you just a citrus berry in case you get crit by the ice beam / freeze dry. All right. Alright, we're gonna click Earth Power here. This should be Toxic Spikes coming in from the Overquill. Alright, so since we used Earth Power, Absorbei should be triggering here because he has a Electros with Levitate in the back. However, we have Mold Breaker as an ability, which means that our moves are not affected by abilities. So this Electros should switch into Earth Power and just die. Perfect. It should be Iron Bundle. So there is a layer of Toxic Spikes currently up. We don't want our poor little Dugong to get poisoned. So we're going to switch in Slowbro here on the potential Ice Beam / Freeze Dry to absorb spikes. We never die to Ice Beam or Freeze Dry, even if it crits. Perfect. This should be Ice Beam / Freeze Dry again, but maybe actually potentially Hydro Pump. But either way, we just wall this thing with Dugong. Yeah, there's Hydro. And now we're going to click Hidden Power Electric twice. Perfect. I should bring in Poliwrath. Alright, Poliwrath is going to use close combat. So we're going to switch into our Slowbro. Alright, so this is either a bad odd switch into... This is probably either a bad odd switch into Basculegion or a... or it's Surging Strikes. Okay, that's fine. This is always close combat because Poison Jab does literally nothing, and close combat does over half, and it can't hit us with Jet Punch or Surging Strikes. So we're gonna kind of do this. This is gonna kind of sound weird, but we're gonna do this pivoting until we actually hit the bad odds. Or it should be this time because it's at -2. I'm really hoping it switches at this point. We can do this indefinitely though, so. Or until it's out of Surging Strikes, in which case we can just keep slow, or until it's out of close combats. So it's used 3, this is its 3rd close combat. So once it's out of close combats, we can just switch into Meowscarada. Actually, no, we can't, because it'll click Poison Jab. Might have to go a little bit longer. Or when it's out of Surging Strikes, we can just go to Meowscarada. I really thought this thing would bad odds. There we go. There we go. Okay, it did bad odds. I just missed it a few times. When I want the bad odds, I never get it. This should be Spirit Shackle, so we should be safe to go into either Spirit Shackle or whatever its other move was. Yeah, perfect. Miracle Seed Flower Trick always KOs. And Meowscarada should sweep from here. We aren't affected by the attack drop because Flower Trick always crits. Oh, maybe I should have killed the I definitely should have killed the Overquill with Flower Trick. That way Aqua Jet doesn't do that much damage. Let me look at Jet Punch range. Actually, they should see slow kill and not kill with Jet Punch. I just want to verify that it doesn't see kill with Jet Punch from here. We are mono grass type right now from Protean. There's no way it only does 10%. Hold on. Okay, 20%. We're at 79. It should see slow kill with Poison Jab right now. Or Surging Strikes. Yeah, this should always be slow Poison Jab, so we're safe. We just click Flower Trick. Alright, perfect. Archie's done. Awesome. Sunroot. There's like an item over here, right? Oh no, there's not. Alright. So for the sun route, we got... The first trainer leads with the Pyroar, I believe. Yep. Alright, cool. So our level cap is 76. So we gotta make sure everyone's leveled up. They must have updated the calc. Oh, maybe not. Maybe my box just got too big. They definitely updated the calc to where your mons get auto-corrected to whatever you put in the box, which is really nice. I also like the direct saves, just importing the save file. That's really, really cool. I'm really happy they did that. So this thing gets absolutely bodied by Conk, so we're just gonna lead with so Guts, Black Belt, Mach Punch always beats this thing. But so we need to make sure we're always in range of Pyro Ball kill here. Sun. So Pyro Ball does 207 damage max. So we need to make sure after Burn Chip, we're in this range to die to Pyro Ball, and then on Pyro Ball we're gonna switch into, let's see, probably Water Bubble Whiscash, if I can find my Whiscash. Yeah, Whiscash. Yeah, Water Bubble Whiscash. So even in Sun, Pyro Ball's only doing this much. This always baits high jump kick. So then we're gonna switch into Dragapult. On the high jump kick, he's gonna lose half his health. Then we're gonna click Will-O-Wisp when he clicks Sucker Punch. He's always gonna click Sucker Punch here because Pyro Ball doesn't have perfect accuracy, so it'll fail the accuracy check when comparison happens. And it'll go for Sucker Punch first, and then it'll click Pyro Ball after that, probably. But it won't matter because it'll be dead. So we Will-O-Wisp into the Sucker Punch, and then we click U-Turn, and when it's Mono Dark type, it should be a guaranteed kill after the high jump kick chip. Oops. And then Skarmory and Cradily body the other two, pretty much. Skarmory just completely wrecks the Leafeon. It's quadruple effective to the only two moves it can use on it, and Cradily just beats the Whiscash. Even if the Whiscash Dragon Dances, Cradily still beats it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, let's get the squad ready. So we need to... who else are we taking? Skarmory. Let's see, I'm gonna put some... Let's see. I want to put music so I can do speed up and not be driven insane by silence. Awesome. So we needed Skarmory, we needed Whiscash, we needed Conk wherever I put him. I already put him in my party. Yep. And we needed Cradily. And we needed... I'm gonna take Durant as well. just for backup. It's also quadruple. It also quad resists Leaf Blade and resists X Scissor. So, and it can just kill the Leafeon with first impression, which is pretty cool. Actually, I might just use it to KO the Leafeon and just use Skarmory as the backup. Oops. Awesome. So, I have learned that this move is not banned after watching Ghosty's stream. I thought it was, but it's Strength Sap that's banned. Strength Sap is banned. Sappy Seed is not banned. I need Pult. Awesome. So we need to go pre-burn Conk. I hate Durant's follower spray. Oh my goodness. That's kind of funny. Alright, awesome. Oh, we need to pre-damage him to 207 HP, I think. $207 at least, or 16 HP, I believe. What's should be 16? Yep. All right, 16. So whatever 207 plus 16 is like the absolute max HP he's allowed to have for this fight. So if I can do math, it's 233, 223. Leer. That's good. Probably just use a actually, if I just use if I use Life Orb, it probably prevents bad odd switch into this thing. Because this thing's faster if I run Superpower here. Yeah. Wait, was that? Oh, wow. That was without being burned. Alright, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, well, I'm gonna give him Life Orb anyway, because it's funny. So a Life Orb will do 26 damage to him. I want him to take like one more hit. Okay, that's good. We're 131. Awesome. Who has my life orb? Am I crazy? Did I already give it to him? Oh, I did. I am crazy. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright. Everything should be good to go here now. You need moves. Liquid. What? Numbers liquidation. $120. It's easy to remember. Why does he have mud sport and mud sport and water sport? Water bubble. Did they change Durant's nature in this? Like his hidden nature? Didn't even check. No, it's still Tussle and Truant. Alright. Oh. Perfect. Should really change his nature to quiet. There we go. Awesome. Alright, first sun battle. We have our pre-burned and pre-damaged Conkeldurr. Our Durant. Actually, let me check the I said I was going to do this, and then I didn't check my damage range on the Leafeon. Where's the ant? There he is. Look at him, silver powder. He's faster than... Is this chlorophyll? Oh, never mind. I'm not faster. Yeah, we'll be fine. Skarmory still beats it. Just in case. Silver powder here. Alright. Well, Pyro's claws come out in its little animation. I never noticed that. Mach Punch here kills? Oh hey, what's up, Strips? We're gonna go into Whiscash. We're gonna switch into Polt. I didn't teach Polt U-turn, did I? I think Dragon Dart still kills, so I think we're fine. Let me verify that though. Yeah, Dragon Dart still kills. Okay, we're good. We're safe. We would have had to switch to whatever it was anyway, so doesn't matter too much. We would have had to switch pivot again no matter what. We don't really have a good way to position after U-turn, but fails the Sucker Punch. We're faster, and now we always KO with Dragon Darts. This is probably Dragon Dance. We're just gonna go straight into Skarmory here. Yeah. Or Swords Dance, sorry. Perfect. Another frag for Skarmory. I think that's Skarmory's 10th. It finally got into the 10 range. That's fine. We're never dead to crit Earthquake from here. Looks rough. We're doing fine. Not doing too bad. If you're talking about the line, yeah, the line looks rough, but it works. Ugh. Alright, cool. So this next fight is leads with something else that dies to Mach Punch, but I can't remember what it was. Oh no, it's the Tyrantrum guy. Okay, so this time we're not going to use Guts. We're just going to use Iron Fist. Yeah, so Iron Fist, Conk. Oops. Alright, sweet. Yeah, so we're just Drain Punch into Mach Punch here. Probably run a Citrus. Espeon is just absolutely demolished by pretty much anything with Sucker Punch. So we're gonna bring Liepard, because why not? Sunflora is destroyed by Durant, as long as we switch in right, and then we're gonna bring Flareon and Palisand to deal with Typhlosion, and then we're gonna bring something as a backup for probably Sunflora. I guess we don't really need it though. Like, it's the bait order, so Conk is gonna come in on this. This thing's either gonna bad odds into Espeon, or it's going to stay in. If it stays in, it goes to Typhlosion. If it bad odds switches, it goes to Espeon. So if it does bad odds switch into Espeon, Espeon's guaranteed to use Psychic. We can switch straight into Liepard, and then just click Sucker Punch after the chip from Conkeldurr on Espeon. And then Typhlosion still comes out. And Typhlosion's always going to click Flamethrower here, or Eruption, so we have a really safe switch into Flareon, and we can start that process. Pretty much with this thing, we're going to try and stall it out of Focus Blast, so we have a really safe pickup with Flareon here. And then we are going to go to... And for this thing is pretty much always going to use Sludge Bomb. We're going to give Flareon an Air Balloon. This thing's pretty much always going to use Sludge Bomb here. So we have a really safe switch into Durant, just to click, even if it uses Seed Flare, it's fine. And then we can just click First Impression and one-shot it. I should probably put First Impression here. Perfect. That's this whole fight. So... we need to... First things first, change abilities. Iron Fist. Citrus Berry. You're good. We need Flareon. And we need Palisand. We are taking Liepard. And... what else did I say we were taking? Oh, Wish Cache. Oh no, it wasn't Wish Cache, it was, I guess it never said, huh? Maybe just back up for the one guy. No, we'll bring Wish Cache. Wish Cache will probably do really well into Typhlosion as backup. Alright, cool. We need to go level things up. Awesome. Play rough is cool. Alright, and then we need a air balloon here. Uh-oh. Citrus? We should be good. Do you have drain? Did I reteach you Drain Punch? No, I didn't. Alright. We are Iron Fist Citrus with Drain Punch, Mach Punch. Great. Fake Out, Sucker Punch. Fake Out plus Sucker Punch always kills Espeon. I'm gonna give Black Glasses though, just in case. I think there is a world if we mineral both after leftovers healing, it actually can survive. But I don't think so. I didn't pay too much attention to it. Alright, ready to go. So nervous. We're gonna Drain Punch here. Okay, we got the bad odds. That's fine. Wow. Holy smokes. I am curious as to what Mach Punch does to this thing. 25%? It's definitely higher than 25. It's like 30. This should always be fast kill with Psychic, I believe. Yes. This thing doesn't have Weather... I thought this thing learned Weather Ball. I might be... probably tripping. Alright, we just click Sucker Punch into this thing. Awesome. This should bring in Typhlosion. Good old Blazing Soul Eruption Typhlosion. We go here. Notably, it was not Eruption, it was Flamethrower. So, we're gonna try to... This could bad odds switch out against Flareon. Into... Or against Sandygas, sorry. It could bad odds switch out against Sandy... Actually, I don't think it can. I think we're pretty safe here. Okay, that's one Focus Blast. It did. Interesting. Okay, this should be Sludge Bomb, so we can go here. It's never Weather Ball. Perfect. Now we can click First Impression. I should have taught him Rock Slide. That's probably fine. Yeah. That's fine. His eruptions do less damage now. He can't do that indefinitely. So we're only at 1 Focus Blast. Okay. Oh, if this is Stealth Rocks, that's super bad, actually. What is going on, man? Oh my gosh. Sunflora. Or no, Seed Flare. I need to know what this move does exactly. %85 accuracy. Yeah, Stealth Rocks is super annoying. Luckily, it just switched out, but now I'm in a really bad position, because now this thing's using random move between Weather Ball and Seed Flare. And I think this is always Weather Ball, because Seed Flare doesn't have perfect accuracy. But I don't know for sure. I'm gonna... Let me see if I can find it in here. See if it was changed. %85 accuracy. Why is it bad odds switching so much, man? The only mon I have that can do it is Flareon, but Flareon has to keep the air balloon. I'm like really sure this is Weather Ball. I'm gonna ask for an opinion. Oh man, this sucks. This is a super dicey situation. At bad odds Tyrantrum out of... I have lost every single bad odds flip. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, Conk would survive. Conk can survive Weather Ball and Seed Flare, unless they crit, but... my issue is that if they do crit, that's really bad, because I would wipe instantly. And I'm 99% sure this uses Weather Ball, so I could switch into Flareon and absorb the Weather Ball, and then switch into Durant on the first impression. So positive effects on moves are checked after accuracy. So accuracy is the first thing it checks. So if it has a low so if it's trying to choose between two moves, the and one of those moves does not have perfect accuracy, it'll always pick the other move, and then it'll go to secondary effects like recoil, reducing your special defense, or burn, paralysis, whatever else. So it should always be Weather Ball. If it's not Weather Ball, I'm gonna wipe. Probably. If this is not Weather Ball, I'm wiping. Oh, hey, how's it going? Max? Oh, alright. Well, if this is Seed Flare, things are gonna get really dicey. Why it do that? Why? Why did it use Earth Power? Earth Power doesn't even two-shot. What? If I got ganked by the Calc, I'm gonna be super upset. Why did it click that? Alright, well, we're fine. We're in a good spot now. Oh my gosh, dude. That was exciting. How many... Let's see how many bad odd switches I can lose. The answer is literally every single one. This thing is below half HP now, though. That's cool. Did I just get lucky? I definitely think so. It might have been random between Earth Power and Seed Flare. So, or Earth Power and Weather Ball. So I don't understand why it clicked Earth Power when Weather Ball, like, had a huge range. Maybe because this showed fast 2-hit KO. Maybe maybe it was random move between these three. Because I had slow KO? I don't know, that's really weird. I don't know why it clicked that. I'm gonna have to do some research after the stream and figure out why it clicked that, because I honestly don't know. I don't know if I got lucky or if I was fine either way. If that would have been Sludge Bomb, that would have been really bad. I think Sludge Bomb would have been worse than Seed Flare. What am I doing right now? Oh yeah, I'm switching to Sandygast on the Focus Blast. That's 3 Focus Blasts. Four. 5. Alright, cool. Oh, never mind. He had one left. He had one left in the tank. No, it can't anticipate switches. AI doesn't do that. This should be guaranteed Earth Power now. Yes, guaranteed Earth Power, nothing else. Wow, we died a crit. That's crazy. Do I have anything that doesn't die to crit Earth Power? I might have to risk crit here. I miscounted Focus Blast and I'm paying for it. Let me try Wish Cash. Wish Cash probably takes it. Yeah, Wish Cash takes it and always baits Seed Flare. And Seed Flare never kills our boy, so good thing we brought Wish Cash. AI never predicts anything. Closest thing that's assumed last move's attack will be repeated. Yeah. Yep. Jeez, dude, that's just so much damage. Alright, this should always be Seed Flare into Wish Cash. So no other move does above 50%, except for Seed Flare, which absolutely eviscerates me. So we should have a safe switch into Durant here. Alright, awesome. I lost probably... I lost at least 8 bet odds in that fight. I just realized I could have prevented all these bad odds switches. Yeah, Archie was a little baby. Archie was super easy. Dugong beat bundle. Dugong walls bundle and 2 shots it with Hidden Power Electric. I realized I could have totally prevented the Espeon bad odds by just literally just clicking or just putting knockoff on Conkeldurr. And I probably could have prevented the bad odds from some 4 in the Typhlosion if I would have taught Durant Rock Slide. And I didn't do either of those, so. Alright, cool. Two more. That was stressful. A lot more stressful than I thought it was going to be. That doesn't make me feel super great about the next couple fights. I think this next fight's easier than that one, though. This is the guy that leads with Ambipom. Oops. There we go. Oh yeah, this fight's really easy. We only need 3 mons for this fight. So the only mons we're gonna need is Conkeldurr, Mantine, and Snowape. These are the only 3 that we need for this whole fight. So we will need Conk, we will need Mantine, and we will need Snowape. First 2 snow fights are the hardest. I think the last one's the hardest. Ray-Bans, yeah. Ray-Ban's the Mantine. Mantine, however you say it. Alright. Give a choice scarf here. Awesome. And we need to teach him Rock Slide. So he one-shots, and he outspeeds and one-shots all 3 Mons in the back. So no reason to even worry about any of that. So pretty much the strat is really easy for this fight. It's going to be Conkeldurr leading, killing or KOing the Ambipom with Mach Punch. Life Orb Mach Punch. So it's going to fake out, do a lot of damage because it's Technician Ambipom. The next turn we're going to Mach Punch, KO it, and then we're running Thunder Punch, which kills this thing, and Drain Punch, which KOs that, and Thunder Punch, which KOs this, so there should be no bad odds. Mach Punch into this thing KOs, and then that should bait in Charizard for KO with Air Slash or Flamethrower. We go into Mantine, who tanks all these moves fairly well. We click slow flip turn, go into this with Adamant and a Choice Scarf. And kills. And that's it. That's the soul fight. Alright, we probably make sure that we know flip turn. And probably delete wide guard so I don't click it on accident. Alright, cool. So this thing always dies to life. Oops. This thing always dies to Life Orb Mach Punch. Yeah, that should be good. Thunder Punch and Drain Punch prevents bad odds. We have a Scarf, Adamant, Guerrilla Tactics, Rock Slide, and we have Calm Nature with Flip Turn. And we're slower than Charizard. And we're actually slower than everything else on this team, so no matter what it goes into, we're fine. Let's bring... I don't know, some backup, I guess. I'd probably be okay backup. Okay. Alright. Two more fights. Oh, I should probably level up our boy here. Adamant, Life Orb, Iron Fist, Mach Punch, Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, Rock Slide, Guerrilla Tactics, Adamant, Choice Scarf. I'll give you an item. Sucker Punch, Fake Out, Spirit Break, Play Rough, Flip Turn. You're here because for help. You're here for help. Alright, we're good. I'll just give him a berry, I guess. What a dumb mon. Are you talking about Snow Ape? That does so much damage. The Choice Band, Choice Scarf Mon, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, we always go into our boy here. Ray-Bans. That was like a max roll air slash. That was actually max roll air slash. We're gonna click flip turn. That's fine. Alright, now we click Rock Slide 3 times. I always like have this like panic that I forgot to like give Choice Scarf or change an ability or something. Who would have guessed being able to give a Mon Choice Band and Choice Scarf at the same time is broken? Especially when I don't have Choice Band right now because I'm too afraid of doing the X-Fight to get it. Fair and balanced Pokemon, by the way. The fact it just gets Choice Scarf with no additional downside, yeah. Yep. Pretty insane. Alright, that fight felt really good after the last one. Alright, the Route 124 final boss, or 125, whatever this is. I think it's 124. 123? What route is this? I can't even remember. So... You guessed it, we're leading with Darmanitan because it outspeeds and one-shots Jolteon and prevents bad odds switch from literally anything else. So that's cool. Supporting cast is Flareon. No Conk this time, surprisingly. Pharaoh Thorn. Durant, wherever he is. Yeah, the Screamtail's annoying. Durant beats it pretty handily, though. Oh, I do need Grimmsnarl here. And I need... Actually, that's it, I think. Yep. Alright, so... We're gonna go... Item list here. And then still gonna keep the Scarf. We are going to give our Flareon a Soft Sand. We're gonna give you a Citrus. And we need to level you up. Berries, Citrus. Who was I giving a citrus? Oh. Oh, no, not you. Oh, no, he was going itemless. I'm dumb. I just need to level him up. I literally said that. Now we need to give that soft sand back. Alright, let me double check the damage range from Durant into the Screamtail real quick. This Screamtail's a tank. This thing is so hard to put down. Where's my buddy at? There he is. So this thing does have leftovers. We are speed tied as well, which is super awkward, which makes us run jolly. Yeah, we'll be fine. Ferrothorn will have a lot of HP left after fighting this thing. It should have anyway, because knockoff is only going to do like 20%, and he dies in 2 attacks. So, and Screamtail can't really do damage to Ferrothorn at all. So we should be fine here. We just need to change nature to jolly here. Oh, nose. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think we're good. And then the Magmortar is going to get killed in the same way. It's just Mantine's going to go out, and it's going to slow flip turn and just go back into Darm. Oh, what a stupid mon. Especially paired with Mantine. Paired with Mantine, it's really good. Alright. And we are still Scarf. Alright. So we actually outspeed this Jolteon by like 2 speed like really, it's really tight, I think. Oh, it's not that tight. 258 to 245. But it gets eviscerated by Icicle Crash. This should bait in Skeledirge for Torch Song, and we just switch into Flareon. Fun fact, even if Torch Song fails, it will still proc Throat Spray. So it will still get a +1 special attack boost. And we always survive crit +1 Shadow Ball, so we always can shoot off with 1 Stomping Tantrum, which with Soft Sand does a little over half. Then it's going to either use Hyper Voice or Shadow Ball again. Either way, we switch into Grimmsnarl, and we click Sucker Punch. And that should bait in this guy for Moonblast, and we can go into Durant and go from there. Or this for Poison Jab. Actually, I don't know which one it goes to. I guess Screamtail, maybe? I guess it depends on what HP we're at. If it hits us with Dark Pulse, it'll be Victory Bell. If it hits us with Hyper Voice, it'll be Screamtail. It should be Shadow Ball, though, because of the added effect. Alright. We click Icicle Crash. This KO's Jolteon. the Dirge. Yep. Gets the throat spray proc. We use Stomping Tantrum here. A little over half. Shadow Ball. We don't get crit, that's great. We go into Grim Snarl. Okay, that means this is probably going to be Screamtail coming out. We Sucker. Oh, interesting. Oh, Magmortar sees one shot. That's hilarious. Alright, we're gonna go here. No burn, that's great. Okay, this is fine. Big rolls, big flinches. I really need to teach this stupid ant rock slide. I keep forgetting. Alright, we need to roost. I forgot to teach roost. That's fine. We're good. Awesome. Alright, everything from here should be pretty easy. The 3 threats are down. I have like super hard counters to the everything else that this person has. Do I even need to worry about this thing into Squatch? I just Rock Slide twice here, I think. Yeah, I'm never dead to crit. I'm just gonna click Rock Slide twice. If I could get out of flinch here and get pretty lucky. Alright, what are the chances this is Protect? I think I just take the preemptive swap here. Excellent. Alright. Back to this nonsense. We always 2-shot now, though. Which is nice. And we get the flinch. 2 free. Alright. Alright, cool. We are through Sun Route. Deathless. Wow, can you stop critting me? Dude, if I had a Rocky Helmet, that thing would take a 6th of its HP from Rocky Helmet, an 8th from Iron Barbs, and a 10th from Life Orb. That's like almost 40% of its HP just for using an attack into Ferrothorn. Hell yeah, dude. The whole world just opened up. She want to fight? I get so many encounters now. And all I have to do is not die to a random countermon. Which is a tall order, not gonna lie. That's a Luxray calling my name? I sure hope it is. I don't even know if I want to go there first, just because, actually, first things first, let's get to Moss Deep, so I can fly there. Yay, I made it all the way here. That's actually pretty wild that I made it here. It's been a long time running, for sure. Now I get to get so many encounters. This is gonna help me so much. And luckily, on my first run through, I duped a lot of really bad ones, which is great. Some guy has a Destiny Bonmon. Yeah, I'll look them all up in the calc for sure. just in case. Probably just run around with... If I run around with, like, Meowscarada, Darmanitan, and, like, I don't know, Grimmsnarl and something really bulky, like Ferrothorn, I think I should be able to get through pretty easily. Without too much risk. Where's Moss Deep? Moss Deep, I actually have a guaranteed, Clauncher. So, because the Corphish is duped out and Ramarade is duped out. Yeah, I need to put Roost on. I literally wrote I needed to teach it Roost in my notes, and I forgot. Luckily, it didn't matter too much. We only... Klotzer is so outclassed right now. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely is. I don't even know if he's worth catching, to be honest. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Alright, no Moss Deep encounter. We do have a guaranteed Lapras on 125, though. So that's really cool. We can go get the guaranteed Lapras real quick. Because I got 125. Yeah, I got the Shelter here last time. So we are guaranteed Lapras here surfing. And both of these are also duped. So I guaranteed Lapras is pretty sweet. Thanks for calling out the Moss Deep Mythical. I totally forgot. That would have been hilarious if I forgot that. Let's play the game of how long will it take me to find a Lapras. I think it's like 5%. Darkrai, Celebi, and Victini, yeah. Hey, there it is. Celebi is trash? I don't know, man. Celebi gets Lumina Crash. That's pretty good. I didn't think of a name for this thing. I'll name him like Lapis. Lapis means blue in Latin, doesn't it? Oh, Lajuward. No, that's Persian. Hold on. Lajuward is Persian for blue. That's a cool name. Typing is just bad for E4. Yeah, true facts. I don't have to take a legend to the E4 though, which is also a thing. Laz... H-U... Ward. Now I have to go beat Wake for the Laprasite. Oh yeah. I should probably add frags real quick. Conk got 2, right? He got Ambipom, Tyrantrum. Oh no, he got 3 actually. Tentacruel didn't get any, you didn't get any. Meowscarada got 4 on the Archie fight. And then Dugong got 1 on the Archie fight. And Dugong got, oh, Dugong, Toadscruel got the other one. Toadscruel on board. Awesome. Alright, that first fight, Conk got 1, the oh, that had Pyroar, so Pult got 1. Who are the other 2? Pyroar. Oh, it was Wishcash, so Credilli got 1. And Skarmory got the 10th one. Hell yeah. Second fight, Conk got the first one, or Tyrantrum, and then Flareon got the Typhlosion, and I'm forgetting something. Durant got 1. Who's the other Mon? Flareon? I gotta just look it up. Espeon, Liepard. I would have never remembered that. It's only got 1 kill. That was the second kill. Frag number 2. Alright, and then we had the next fight, which was the that was the one Darm just got 3 and Conk got 1. And then Darm got 2 on the last fight, going up to 5. Then Magmortar got beat by the Grim, or Skeledirge, sorry. And then Jolteon does a third. Oh, Victreebel got beat by Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's almost at 10. Awesome. Alright, that's up to date. We added Lapras. Alright, we're good to go. Alright. More encounters, yay! Gambling. I'm gonna bring Pult with me. I am very afraid of... Alright, so this is 127. 127 grass. So let's see what's... I think this is the one with Gardevoir and Gallade. I'd be super happy with either of them. Okay, Drapion is duped, Electabuzz is duped, Ferrothorn is duped, Golisopod's duped, so everything else is good. So, really high chance of Gardevoir Gallade, both of them would be really awesome. I would really be upset with that. I don't know how I feel about that. This is outscaled. This is outscaled. Either one of these would be pretty cool. No Manips here, so we're just gonna go straight into the grass, see what we get. Ah, dude, I get the Why? I got the 5%er! Now I'm salty. That's not a good sign, dude. That is not a good sign. That makes me super upset, actually. Wait, didn't you have Pacifilog to do? Yeah, I did. I could have totally done that, you're right. Now I don't even get a Pacifilog encounter, actually. I need to look at that. I think that was it, though. Yeah, I think this was, like, literally it. Yeah, I could have got it guaranteed here and not had to worry about it. Yeah, that's upsetting. Yeah. That feels super bad. Dude, I just don't... Man, dude, getting this thing now feels bad. It's like, it's good in mid-game, but like, right now, like, yeah. Not really. Alright. Where am I going? I am lost. Alright, we are on 128. Is there grass on 128? Yes. Oh, this is the one with Dewblade. So I'm gonna miss Dewblade. I just gotta figure out where the grass is. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we're gonna magnet pull for Dewblade. Not get the Dewblade. Oh, I should have duped that encounter. I'm dumb. I believe it's 129 that has Luxray. Yeah. Yep, so we're gonna go for Dewblade here, Luxray here, and that's all the grass encounters. Except for 134. Or 133. Which nothing in here is great besides Lopunny. So... you know, I'm not super upset, but I'm also not super happy, because I really needed Dewblade. I love Haxorus, though, so I'm not, like, super upset. Also... What the hell, dude? The chances of getting this thing were literally 2%. Like, I'm fine with Haxorus, but, like... What the hell, man? What am I gonna do about the Baxcalibur now? Free Magma back-to-back? This thing destroys Magma back-to-back? Oh, okay, that's good news. This thing doesn't know Earthquake, does it? I love Haxorus. Haxorus is one of my favorite Pokemon. It kills Senti? How does it fast Oko? What do you teach it to fast Oko the Senti? Does it Oko with a dragon move? Or aerialist. There's no way that kills. Oh! Rock Slide Mold Breaker. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. The whole reason I did this was just to make sure that I don't get exploded by, like, a random earthquake. This thing is 46. It's gonna know Dragon Pulse, Taunt, Dragon Claw, False Swipe, so we're good. Yeah, it's never that easy. That's super unfortunate. Do I have any way to weaken this thing? I just flip turn off of it a bunch. Hell yeah, dude. There we go. Alright. Out of curiosity. Alright, we weren't going to get it anyway. It's fine. Alright, one more, and that's 129 grass, I believe. If I knew where I was. Oh. Okay, no ice scales. Alright, so that's cool. I like that. I'm okay with Haxorus. I have no idea how I'm gonna beat Baxcalibur now, but we'll have to find something that works. Oh, there it is. This is 129 grass. Alright, so we're manipping for Luxray. I have yet to hit. I have hit one single encounter manip the entire run. Maybe this will be the second one. And it was a static. It was a lightning rod manip that I hit. Gotta believe. The only other mon here that's static, we already have duped out. Alright, we are lightning rod. Alright. Oh, please. Bro, why do I keep hitting these? This thing's like, I don't think this thing's useful at all. Oh. It hits hard, but it's so slow, it doesn't matter. That is 3 pieces of grass in a row, and 2 encounter manips I've missed, all for a 4% encounter in the grass. That is mediocre at best. I've missed every single encounter manip, except for one that I did for Flaffy. That is the only one I hit. My manips are broken? Yeah. They sure are. They sure are. I have... Yeah, Golem didn't pull a single thing. That's actually insane. Golem didn't pull anything. Zebra pulled one thing, and it was Flaffy. Dude, this run for encounters has been so bad. Like, literally the only redeeming quality I've had was Pult. And that's a 40%er. Still pull Jirachi? No, it won't. We both know that won't happen. Not because I don't want Jirachi, but because I'm not going to hit it. What am I looking at, Braviary? This is so upsetting, man. Oh man, this thing's gonna have Hurricane. Oh my gosh, man. Now I have to fight this thing with Hurricane. And if it randomly rolled Sheer Force, that's gonna be so annoying. Hurricane, Tailwind, Defog, Slash. Okay, it's not Sheer Force at least. This thing's catch rate is obscenely low, by the way. Wow, we got it. Oh. I'll name him Ronald. Reginald. I like Reginald more. I am completely demoralized and my day is ruined. I had 3 chances, 3 very, very high chances to hit something super awesome, and I didn't hit a single one. I did not hit a single one. I almost want to Flash Fire Volcanion just to make myself feel better. Well, what are our fishing encounters that we got? I'm guaranteed Love Disc if I want it. I'll hold off on that. I need to leave at least one route open for, I'm guaranteed Jellicent here. Well, I guess I'm not guaranteed. I have a 1% chance of Fion, and I would... with my luck, I'm gonna hit it. 130 is... guaranteed Poliwag. 129. Ooh, you know what? I could probably, if I could dupe Psyduck here on 130, I could go for Finizen. I think that's probably worth it, right? We fish for Psyduck. That's a 70%er. And then we can go for Finizen, and then the only risk we run is getting Iron Bundle instead. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. So on 130, we'll fish for Psyduck. If we hit Carvanha, it feels bad. Let's see, 128 had grass. 125 has grass too, doesn't it? I just skipped 125 grass. I think I'm gonna leave 126 open for my roamer if I want a roamer. Doesn't 126 have grass? Or 125, sorry. Oh no, it's this grass. What do I even go for here? I think I just send it. I just walk in. What I get is what I get. It'll probably be grap locked. I'll hope for Fido or... That's really it. Slitherwing. I need to fire my golem. He's just straight up trash. Needs to be fired. How the hell do I beat Candace? How's Tate and Liza looking? Tate and Liza's not looking bad. I mean, I have plenty of dark types, right? I have Meowscarada, I have Grimmsnarl, Mightyena, Incineroar. I think I'll be fine. My only issue that I'm having right now is that I have to stall out Psychic terrain. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the Tapu Lele and then just pivot, just infinitely pivot, with mons that bait Psychic moves and a Dark type, until Psychic terrain runs out, and then just wipe out the... I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I think it'll be fine. I don't think Tate and Liza's gonna be that bad. Candace looks really rough. I just do not have anything that can beat the Baxcalibur. The Baxcalibur is terrifying. I can't believe that I hit... I can't believe these were my hits. This is fine. I'm pretty happy with Haxorus. I'm not super happy with that. I'm definitely not happy with that. Alright, we gotta hit this grass. There's no Manips here, because I don't really want Sandy Shocks. So... What do you have for Kang? I have Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet, Ferrothorn. I hope that answers your question. It touches Ferrothorn and loses 60% of its HP. So... I can literally just pivot into Ferrothorn and it just immediately loses half of its HP. I thought that was pretty funny. So I'm gonna do that. I have to beat Byron first, though. Wow. Okay. In my opinion, the worst of all of the pseudos, but it is a pseudo. And I think this thing gets reversal. Oops. Oh my gosh, it's a soundproof mon. But it's a dragon type. Actually, no, I could use this on Drake. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I get in riskless either. I'm gonna have to slow flip turn or volt switch off of it. I just don't know what to do that with. Yeah, stat distribution just isn't great. And honestly, this thing is only really good if you use it with, like, Clangor Assault, and, like, you can't... it's banned. So... actually, is it banned? I'm willing to bet that it's banned. Actually, let me just... yeah, Clangor Assault's banned. Autotomize... yeah, all of its moves. All of its boosting moves are banned. It's like the only thing that makes this thing okay is boosting moves. The typing is also, like, not great in my opinion, but it's okay, I guess. Fighting Stab is always good. It does get reversal. If its speed stat wasn't so bad. Oh, I was gonna look at what Hakma O knows. At level 46. Dragon Claw, Iron Defense, Screech Workup. Well, it just got out of a critical catch. That's kind of dumb. Alright, this thing's at +2 attack and special attack right now. It does not click Dragon Claw a single time yet. Hell yeah. I don't know. I actually don't really know of a nickname for this thing. I don't think I've ever used this thing before in my life. Just name him. don't know. Scraps. Alright, we're gonna go try and dupe Psyduck so we guarantee Palafin. That's the goal. That's the new... That's what we're gonna try and do now. And before I forget... Oops. Oh, I did teach him U-turn. Alright, we're on 130. So this is where we're gonna Old Rod fish for Psyduck. That gives us the highest chances of Psyduck here. We do have guaranteed Poliwag, but I would rather try to dupe Psyduck into getting Finison here. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna Old Rod. If we get Carvana, it feels bad. At least it's another Dark type for Phoebe. Or not Phoebe, Tate and Liza. Yes. Okay, that's good. It is possible to do something I want. It just has to be at least a 70% chance or higher. That is what I've learned so far. Rats. He caught me. That's a Gyarados. Alright, well, Dragapult does not care. Just get these fights out of the way, so I don't have to worry about them later. Fairy type. My arch nemesis. That's interesting. Wigglytuff retains its normal typing, so they're just like, we're just gonna give Wigglytuff, oh, rats. Ran into both. Uh-oh, I forgot that's how, Dragon Darts worked in doubles. That's hilarious. Actually, that's bad. Don't do that. I'm perfectly happy with you doing that. Bro, well, there's so many swimmers through here. Thank God I put those there, yeah. There's so many. I like how when it uses nature power here, it just turns into the move that it could already learn and use. All right. What's on 132? I might just leave this route open for oh, Pidgey. Or guaranteed packs. Safari Zone encounter was Grim Snarl. That was where I got Grim Snarl. Okay, we're gonna go to 129, which is... Oh no, 129 has the grass, right? So I can't get 129. That was the grass that I tried to get Luxray at. Oh yeah, so we missed it. Well, rip Polyrath. That's hilarious. So I need to get Frillish and decide if I want Pidgey or Pex. Oh wait, I could totally just skip. I have guaranteed Finizen on 133. That would require giving up Volcanion though. You know what? I'm not doing any more Manips. Screw Volcanion. I'm going for Finizen on 133. No more Manips. I think I want to leave this route open. Yeah, I'm gonna leave 132 open, 132 and 126 open for a potential roaming encounter, and then I'm gonna take Finizen here. Finizen is for sure better, yeah. 100% agree. Alright. We are on 133 right now, which means surfing encounter here is always going to be Palafin. We are guaranteed Palafin here. Or Finizen, sorry. Bro. Oh, it's goofy low. It's 10%. Okay, I thought it was 30. Please? There we go. As much as I want to name him Bubbles. Hmm. Yeah, I'm naming Bubbles. Her Bubbles, I guess. Awesome. Alright, we got a single thing that we wanted out of, like, a whole bunch of very high chance to get what I want in counter pools. That is super awesome. And it was guaranteed. That was the one thing I got, was the thing that was guaranteed. That's hilarious. Wow, I am unlucky. Oh, I need to go get Jellicent. If I pull Fion, I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna lose it if I pull Fion. That's 131. Where the hell is 131? Oops. Oh, it's right outside of Pacific Lockdown. I'm in Pacificlog right now, right? Nope. I missed Jellicent. That was like the block. Dude, that was a singular block after I walked into 131. That was a single tile. Yeah, I'm fine with Shellos. Whatever. I'm fine with Shellos. It's fine. I just... Oh, man. Your name is Slippy. Maybe it was a couple more than that. No, that was like actually a single block. Hold on. Oh, rats. Hold on, I need to do the... Oh wait, I can't do that, I forgot. Almost no more encounters, so I don't have a lot more to miss. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, that was like 4 blocks in, I guess. The sign, I was on speed up, dude. The sign hadn't even finished popping up before I was there. Like, look. Yeah, the sign hadn't even popped up yet. Can't get Sky Pillar yet? Nah, I have to do all the evil team fights before Sky Pillar. So, literally the only encounters I have left is Shoal Cave, Sky Pillar, Magma and Aqua Hideout, and Evergrande and Victory Road. And Meteor Falls. I have not got Meteor Falls yet. Why does this guy have the Palpitoad? Interesting. I wouldn't mind having a Tauros. I think one of the Paldean Tauruses would have been really cool to have. Alright. Well, we're done with encounters at least. Let me fill in my encounter list. So we got Araquanid on 126. No, 127. We got Haxorus on 128. And we got Braviary Hisui on 129. Because I somehow managed to hit the 5 to 4% encounter on every single one of those routes despite encounter manipping. Which means that they were 2% roughly encounters, which is phenomenal. 134 was Palafin. Or 133, sorry. 131 was Gastrodon. Oh, I put the wrong, that was supposed to go over here. 131. 130 was Psyduck. Why is there a duck out in the middle of the ocean? No one knows. One Como-O was 125. Oh, sorry, 124. Oh, man. Did I miss anything? I need to, like, level everything up. I need to go beat Wake, dude. Mega Lapras is cool. I don't think it has access to recovery moves, though. I have another Storm Drain Mon, at least. Soak, Clear Smog, good stuff in there. CC, Reversal, Counter, Sky Uppercut. Aqua Jet, Flip Turn. Encore. I forgot this thing got Encore. Mirror Coat, Yawn. Boom Burst. Oh, it gets Wish. Okay, never mind. It does get some form of healing. Oh, its base form is Water Dragon in this game as well. Okay. Thing learns Focus Blast by level up. This move is busted as hell. Alright, cool. Now we just need to get you to cap. You to cap. I am so upset about some of those. Ugh, how disappointing is that, man? Where's the Psyduck at? There he is. Oh, Glaive Rush. Cool. Yeah, Braviary is just one of those mons that, like, when the opponent's using it, it's a nightmare to deal with because you're always risking crit. But when you're using it, it's just mediocre because you can't one-shot anything unless it's super effective, and it's slow, so it's gonna take hits all the time. So, like, it can never chain kills together, like, ever. It's only good for, like, one mon, and that's it. Oh, look how many encounters I have, and they're all, like, most of them are just not great. Did I put Hippowdon on my, sheet? No, I didn't. I got him on 109. He hasn't been on my sheet for a while. Cool. Alright. Well, I guess the next thing I'm gonna do is some. I have to figure out a way to beat Candace. I do have Varoom, which I think is the only safe way I can beat it at this point. But Spin Out, I don't think Spin Out one shot I have to look real quick. Oh, spin out can one shot. I just have to have a metal coat. I think he can actually one shot with Jolly Nature and metal coat. No, he can't. Actually, yeah, Varum just counters this thing. I didn't even look at him. Okay, never mind. I should be good to beat Candace. So, hopefully tonight sometime, I'll beat Candace, Byron, maybe Tate and Liza, and, yeah, Candace, Byron, maybe Wake. I need an answer for... Kingdra, and I just don't know what... I think if I can get Dragapult in safe and it's not raining, that's definitely the answer. But and I need to beat X, so I think I have enough answers for X now. I think. I need to beat the Mimikyu is by far the thing I'm having the most issues with. Well, it's really, I just don't have enough team slots to do what I need to do. And then also to be able to beat the Malamar in the back. So, I'm running into this issue where I can't find a Mon that deals with at least 2 things on X's team. Maybe if I can find a good answer for the Torterra. I also have to block sticky webs. I don't know. Yeah, that fight's pretty involved. So I'll try and figure out X. So hopefully maybe sometime tonight do X, Byron, Candace, Wake, and maybe Tate and Liza. I don't know if I'll be able to do that much tonight. It's not like I can go anywhere or do anything because I drew the short straw and got stuck on call for work, so I can't do anything or go anywhere. Ugh. It's such a beautiful 4th of July, too. Really unfortunate. Yeah. Should be fine. Sweet. Alright. Alright, well, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm through Sun Route, on the Deathless run. Honestly going really well so far. I missed Luxray again. So. That makes... like, out of 34 attempts, I have probably tried for Luxray a couple dozen times minimum, and I have never got Shinx or Luxray, except for once, and that run wiped to me forgetting a mirror coat existed, and was a thing. Super, super awesome. And, oh boy. Alright, well, that's all I'm going to do for today. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. For those people in the US, have a wonderful 4th of July. Talk to you later. Peace.